My legacy will be two things. One is my campaign for 1 million to teach 1 million people how to be better investors. The second thing is my great investments program. Well, probably also my son and my books and all those other things that you do philanthropically and so on. But actually, no, the main legacy will be those two programs. Why did I create them? The campaign for 1 million, because I had a ton of content that I'd created, a ton of information from all my books, my TV programs, my National Times columns. And it cost me nothing to share that with others. Well, it cost me a little bit. Actually, it cost me a lot to share that for free with others, but it was worth it because it's a legacy, and all legacies cost money anyway. Think of it like the Alpers Patel Foundation. All foundations cost money as well because you're giving something away that you spent a lifetime accumulating at great cost to yourself. But that's the nature of a foundation. We should rename it the Alpers Patel Foundation. Anyway, sounds grandiose and not very Leeds humble, which is where I'm from. So the other thing is the Great Investors Program. That was created because too many people would say 500,000 or a quarter of a million in their pensions, let alone 100,000 in their pensions, just weren't getting any growth. Never mind too many. Virtually none of them were getting adequate growth because they didn't know what they were doing, or they gave it to an IFA or wealth manager. Well, those are the two reasons why I did it. But there's a more important reason. It feels really good as you get older to get emails back from people, get messages back on comments to say, hey, this has been really helpful. It makes you feel as if you've got purpose and that your life has not been a waste, and that even though you're old and not worth looking at, I don't know about not worth looking at, but hey, not exactly eye candy, that at least you've got something to say that's worth listening to. As they say, a face for radio. So you're worth listening to. And that's really important. Really helps the dopamine hits. Makes you feel better about yourself each day as well. You might ask, what about the trolls? Well, I love the trolls. I love the way their knuckles scrape along the floor. And every time I cross a bridge, I can sort of hear them screaming. I love you, trolls. And the reason I love you as trolls is because, of course, you've got issues and you need a hug. Hug a troll. That's what I say. Hug a troll. I love telling trolls that I love you. Actually, no, what I love even more is just as in delete, because I know somewhere deep inside them, something has just died when I press delete on a comment. No, I'm sorry. Trolls, you boost my algorithm. I love you for you actually help me get to my audience. And that's a perverse thing. Bad people, bad actors can actually help you get further in life. Isn't that wonderful that that can happen and life works like that? You might call it karma. Anyway, I digress. Have a look at the links in the bio. Of course I digress. Look at the view. I'm waiting for wife and son to join me for a lovely dinner by the beach. So until they arrive, I thought I'd share all of this with you. Thank you.